Hi, can I come in?
Yes, come in, have a seat. I think you're gonna have to scoot up a little bit. Get comfortable. Scoot closer. How are you doing today?
Well, okay.
Were you able to talk to your boss?
No, I just was too afraid. I got really nervous and couldn't do it.
What held you back?
Well, I was too afraid of confrontation.
Can you be more specific about those fears?
Well, I was scared that my boss would become angry and fire me, and then my husband would become angry at me for being fired, and I'd have trouble finding another job.
So you feel like it was like it would be like a snowball effect, sort of, if he got angry and fired you, then it would lead to your husband getting mad, and you'd also have to find another job and things like that.
Yeah, those are my biggest fears.
But it seems like you're jumping to the worst possible conclusions. Do you have any evidence to that these things will happen? Do you have any evidence to validate those fears?
No, I don't have any evidence. I just feel it won't go well.
Well, oftentimes our thoughts and emotions about a situation don't reflect the reality of it. And then we stress about how a situation might go, when in reality, oftentimes we have a positive outcome, to a situation, and we kind of stress for nothing. You told me last session that he was a reasonable man and a nice boss.
Yeah, he is.
So why do you fear that he'll fire you or, get angry?
I don't know. I just have this irrational fear of it. I guess it comes back to me not feeling good enough.
So you recognize that those, your fears are irrational and they're not likely to happen?
Yes, I think on some level I realize it's not going to happen. I think that I just fear the what ifs about talking to my boss.
Yeah, I see that. And I noticed, that you said it all comes back to you not feeling good enough. And I think what you need to do is realize that those conclusions, those negative thoughts, that you have, those are faulty.
Yeah, okay, I'll work on that.
Mm-hmm. So what I'd like to do is maybe try kind of a reverse role playing exercise from last week, where I'll be playing you and you'll be playing your boss, and we'll go through the scenario of you of talking to your boss. Only the roles will be reversed.
Okay.
Okay, so
hi, Lori, come in.
Yes, do you have a minute to speak with me?
Sure.
Well, I wanted to talk to you because I've been working long hours, much longer than I was originally required to, and it's been really affecting my family life, and also I'm trying to go to school, and I'm just really stressed out. So.
I'm sorry that you feel that way. Tell me more about that.
Well, it's just, originally, when I started working here, I was under the impression that I was working for you and you only, and it seems like I'm taking on the secretarial duties for all four of you in the practice, and by the time I'm supposed to be here till 4, and until only 4, and I've not been able to get out of here until like 6, sometimes 6:30, and it's just too stressful. And by the time I, have all the emails sent and the memo signed and all the extra errands that I have to do are done, I turn right back around and there's more to do, and I just don't have, enough time to do it all, and I just feel like I'm taking on too much work, and it's really affecting me. I'm stressed out, and I'm not able to spend time with my family, and I really want to do well in school, and I'm barely able to make it there by 7 for the 3 days and a week week
So,
that I go.
So what are you going to school for?
I'm going to school to be a paralegal, actually.
Oh wow, so that's right up, my alley. It's my field.
Right.
If you do become a paralegal, we could probably hire you to stay on here because you've been such an asset to this company and such a good worker.
What? Really? Wow.
Yeah, and so as I said, I'll definitely speak to my partners. And you really only have to stay till 4 now. Don't keep staying till 6 or 6:30.
Thank you. I really
I'm
want
glad
to.
you talked to me.
I really want to do well here. I like this job, but I feel like I'm overworked. So, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So how did you feel about that exercise? How did you do? What do you feel about it? What kind of emotions did you experience?
Well, I really got a different perspective on how things might go in a discussion with my boss.
Mm-hmm.
I felt happy and encouraged instead of discouraged and worried, like I thought I would.
Mm-hmm. Well, role play, can often give us a different, like you said, exactly like you said, give a different perspective on a situation, and I'm glad to see that you experienced sounds like some positive emotions from the exercise.
Yeah, I really did. It caused me to look at it differently, and I started to think about my future as a paralegal.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that I'm excited about it. I need to remember that I'm good enough and I can do this.
I'm glad to see that you have that insight about the situation and about yourself. Um, Now, from this session, what kind of homework would you give yourself?
Um, well, I could commit to talking to my boss.
What day would you talk to him?
How about Tuesday?
Okay. And along with that, I want you to, create a list of positive attributes and affirmations, you know, positive affirmations about yourself and about other things, and I want you to repeat them to yourself 3 times a day, and also commit to, like we talked about talking to your boss, and I'll see you next week.
Okay, well, I'll definitely try to do that. I'll see you then.
Okay, great.
Okay, bye.
Bye.